An update now on legislation regarding Kratom that we first told you about in a Wellness Watch report back in April. That legislation has passed in the state Senate and House and is now awaiting a signature from the governor. We spoke with one of the bill's sponsors about why this is so important and what could come next in the fight to regulate Kratom use in New York. Not long after Carrie Scribner's son, Nick, of Ballston Spa, died from Kratom use, Assembly members Mary Beth Walsh and Phil Steck got involved.
The Food and Drug Administration has determined that it is dangerous, and so we want it to be labeled as such.
The thing about Kratom is that it has stayed under the radar for too long. And it's time people knew what it was.
Kratom is a tropical tree whose leaves are often used to self-treat conditions such as pain, anxiety, depression, and opioid use disorder. Its products have labels describing it as all natural.
The problem is that the companies are doing it are putting it in a pill form, distilling it, and then it becomes more powerful. It is not in its all natural state.
Steck co-sponsored legislation that's now passed the state Senate and Assembly that requires manufacturers or distributors in New York to include a warning label, and it prohibits Kratom products from being labeled as all natural. Another bill also just passed the legislature, making it so you have to be 21 or older to buy Kratom products in New York. Now they both await signatures from the governor, a move Steck expects Governor Hochul to make. Steck is the chair on the Standing Committee on Alcoholism and Drug Abuse. We asked if he thinks Kratom will be made illegal in New York in the future.
A lot of times, making things illegal doesn't solve the problem, as we know.
But he does believe it at least needs controls, and so does Carrie Scribner, and she'll keep fighting to make that happen.
You know, when you lose anyone you love, you have two choices. You can take to your bed, or you can find a mission and kind of a reason to keep living.
Well, the Holistic Alternative Recovery Trust, or HART, released a statement praising New York for moving forward with these pieces of legislation, calling it a, quote, national leader in consumer safety and harm reduction.